Yo, what's going on everyone? Quick follow-up video from my last one about the letter from HM Courts and Tribunal Services. Keyword here today being quick, because I've just noticed something about this letter that I didn't realize before. But let me get into that in a minute. I'm also going to be blurring out the first 2 pages of this letter because obviously it's got confidential information on there. But yeah, let me get straight into it. When I first got this letter, let me tell you something. I was shitting my pants, because those of you who still get letters through the post, right? And I'm sure we all still do, but otherwise it's email, right? So normally you only get letters to your house and from HM Courts or HM whatever if it's something serious, right? If it's like a notice, or if it's like something to chase you up on something. And when I first got this and I saw the heading, you can imagine HM Courts and Tribunal Services, I thought shit. And then jury, I thought shit. But then I noticed something. I thought, oh, jury summons. Oh, I gotta go court. What are they chasing me up for? But then I noticed that it's not in red. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you get a letter in the post and it's in red writing or some sort of attractive color like yellow or amber, red, anything like that, right? You know it's trouble. So I don't really like receiving letters these days. Everything is email or digitized anyway. So, but if they wanted to chase you up on something, they send it straight to your house. So when I got this, I was shitting my pants. But then I saw, oh, jury summons. You know, jury service. I didn't think I actually would be summoned either, for a number of reasons. But yeah, this is what it looks like anyway. So you get your jury number, the jury service date or jury service location, which is the court that you're going to, and also the date of the trial. And as you might notice, the date that I actually got this letter was the 14th of May. So I'm a little bit late. So this is why I actually need to fill this out really quickly, because I was supposed to return this within 7 days. Also, add a quick note as well. You can actually do this online. And I only just realized this today too. So you can do this online, but the letter, if you prefer it, you can obviously send it off to them via post too. But during this pandemic, I don't know if things are going to go as smoothly. I think you're better off doing it online. But if you prefer, you can still send the application form off. All right, cool. Second page. This one's straightforward. Just fill out your details. Side note here though, if you're not attentive with details, you're going to miss this. These pages are back and front. So do take care when you're filling these out, otherwise you'll miss it. Behind the first page, you get this one here. If your details aren't correct, then obviously fill out the rest of this stuff here. Date of birth, more details, contact details. And then part 2. Feel free, by the way, to pause the video if you want to have a quick look at these again. So page 2, part 2, sorry. Behind that, you've got this here as well. Date of the jury, can you make it? And if you can't, then obviously fill out this bit here. Underneath, have you worked for a criminal justice system? Fill that out. Part 5, will you need help when you're at the court with disability? If you have any sort of impairment, then fill that part 5 out. Number 6, declaration. Quite straightforward, easy. So going behind that page, you get this one here, which I think is actually new. I don't think this one comes with every jury service letter. So if you are summoned to jury service during the pandemic or during the lockdown, you probably get one of these as well. In the future, this might not be relevant, but because I've received this during the lockdown. So it says, you know, they actually are going to postpone all jury trials during the lockdown. So the date on the front of the letter, even though that's the court date, they're saying here that they're going to postpone it, but we have to fill it out anyway. So fill out the application form anyway and send it off to them. Obviously, like I said, do it online. So when jury trials start again, they'll summons you to court. Obviously, feel free to pause this video and read that. Right, next one, allowances. So this is where it gets a bit techie. Now this here information sheet, my assumption is that this is for when circumstances were pre-lockdown. So you got your rates, right? So your rates within the first 10 days, from the first day to the 10th day of jury service. If anything lasts up to 4 hours, it's £32.47, and over 4 hours, 64.95, and so on and so forth. You can give a pause and read. But it's a bit different here now in this situation, because if you're going to jury service during lockdown, this is going to change. And if anyone's got experience of, you know, jury service or any more information about this, please let me know in the comments below. Because remember, so let's just say, for example, a furloughed worker, someone who's furloughed, will they be getting paid £64.95 per day, or 80% of £64.95? This is for a full-time worker, by the way. I'm not even getting into part-time workers. Actually, no, that's also a question too. So for part-time workers, for example, if they were working 3 days a week and they work, say, Monday to Wednesday, but they go to jury service for Monday to Friday, would they only get paid Monday to Wednesday and then still have to go jury service for free, practically, on Thursday, Friday? Or is it for the full week? Again, I've got many questions, as well as just showing you this information. But yeah, so on a normal basis, 11th day onwards is £64.95, under 4 hours, and £129.91, you know, over 4 hours. Another thing is, yeah, so just do realize this: if you're going jury service and you're getting paid more than these rates, that's the maximum you can get paid. As well, from what I can understand from this letter, these are the maximum you can get paid per day. Okay, so obviously you've got travel costs as well, bicycle, motorcycle, car. I don't really understand the bicycle part. Why do you get paid for that? 9.6 pence per mile. Anyways, but yeah, sustenance as well, you get paid too. Another concern though is people getting furloughed. Does this technically mean that we're not actually working, so we won't get paid, so we still have to go in? So anyone that has the answers, or any, you know, maybe have any clue of how this works, let me know in the comments below. Okay, on to the next page now. Oh yeah, frequently asked questions. Here we go. So they do tell you, like, will I lose, like they do answer your questions, or some of the questions in a way, but it's not really clear, because these, I think that these are for when you're in, you know, when situations aren't in lockdown, like us right now. So yeah, this is the FAQs. Next, information. Do you qualify? And again, I go back to why I said that I didn't know if I qualified until I basically gave this a quick read, and I realized, okay, actually I am qualified. Okay, more at the back as well. And next, and then I realized at the back, today you can reply online. So despite me being late, I'm almost a month late, I'm gonna be in trouble for this, but I need to do this online as soon as possible. But yeah, I want to keep you guys up to date with this, you know, jury service, or if I get any response from them as well, I'll post more videos out and you know, take you along the process. But anyways, until the next video, guys.